Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Lech Lecha. In Perek Yud Daled, Pasuk Yud Daled and Tesvav, Avraham Avinu is notified that his nephew Lot has been captured. He mobilizes his servant mini army and he goes out to do battle with the powerful 4 kings who just defeated 5 kings. These kings try to attack Avram, and they see that no matter what they throw at him, he does not get injured, kind of like a Marvel superhero. Therefore, when Avram takes the dust that is nearby and throws it at them, their imagination takes over and thinks that this must be some super type of explosive or poisonous, whatever it is, very, very dangerous sand. And when it comes to them, many of them die out of sheer fright. Others run away. Or more colloquially, we are told that Avram threw the dust and then they became arrows. The concept that someone can die of fright is not so uncommon. Sometimes, unfortunately, during terrorist attacks, the fear when they run in Israel to a bunker, sometimes they die, they have a heart attack or other fright that they die even though they are not physically hit by the enemy. Or during the coronavirus, some people died out of fear, not exactly the sickness itself. Of course, so many people unfortunately tragically died due to COVID-19. The Otzar Plaos HaTorah shares a Yalkut Ma'am Loez about an amazing story with the great Maimonides, Moshe Ben Maimon, Rambam, 1135 to 1204. Rambam was the doctor, the personal doctor of the Sultan. And of course, he developed enemies where some of the non-Jewish doctors wanted the power of the position and wanted to get rid of the Rambam. And one of them got the ear of the king, who was willing to agree to the doctor's terms that there'd be a competition between the Rambam and this doctor to see who is the more powerful medicine man. And the deal was that each one would make a powerful poison, and the other one was allowed to use an antidote after drinking the poison. They were given 40 days to prepare. The Rambam actually agreed to this, and he prepared by telling his students, when I receive the poison and I drink it, take me to my home, give me this antidote that I'm going to prepare. The day of the competition, if you want to call it that, occurred, and for some reason, it's the Rambam who had to drink first, and the evil medicine man, he made many, many powerful poisons all together in the concoction. When the Rambam drank it, it was so powerful that his face turned black and his tongue became wooden. His students removed him, took him home. Following his directives, they gave him the medicine, and in a matter of days, he was up and about again. And it was his turn to prepare the medication, the poison for the contest. What he did is he took some liquid sugar, or he put sugar into a liquid, as well as some really powerful smelling spices and materials. Then he put it into multiple layers of boxes and containers, and he asked the Sultan for permission to take one of the prisoners from death row to be the one to hold the box and present it. Such was the potential danger from this poison. When it came time to open up the box, the Rambam came and he put on a mask and he told everyone to stand at a safe distance from this thing. You don't want to get too close. And when the prisoner opened up the vial, he smelled it, he just died right away. He just collapsed dead. The doctor, of course, was terrified. He said, the Rambam was able to overcome my poisons. Surely he's got even a worse medication for poison for me to drink. And he was terrified. Rambam then went over to the king and said, Your Royal Highness, please drink from this vial. The Sultan said, what are you, nuts? Do you think I'm going to drink from that? We just saw that guy die. Rambam was persuasive and said, look, it's just sugar and it's nothing more different than things you have in your daily diet. Eventually he persuaded the king and the Sultan, and he drank it, and of course nothing happened. On that day, the position of and the greatness of the Rambam was cemented. They realized how brilliant he was and what an amazing doctor he was. So we see from here, just like with that person died, the prisoner died not because of the actual thing. There was no real poison. He died because of his imagination. Just like the kings imagined that what Avraham Avinu was throwing at them, that was something dangerous. Perhaps that's why they died, because of the imagination and the fear that it engendered. So thank you for listening. Don't be afraid. Don't let your imagination get ahead of you. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.